Hey there, folks. Foggy here. Welcome to day 257 of my year of solo board gaming. We are playing the Lost Expedition, and we're playing with the Fountain of Youth expansion. All of them. We have the Fountain of Youth, we have the Werewolf, we have the Companion, we have the special mountain hike map set up. So it is all set up for every single expansion in here. We're going to do two games like this, and then we'll be back to Gloomhaven after this. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's first of all pull out 6 cards that will represent our opening hand. We got Leeches, Crocodile, Ants, Old Pathway, Swarm, and Vampire Bats. So a lot of interesting stuff here. The Ants is interesting. The Ants is going to allow me to skip a couple things that I might not want otherwise. Let's go ahead and do... Let's get Old Pathways out and Ants. But then... Oh, actually, no. We need to get 2 cards from the deck here first. We got the... we got Amanaye and the Heato Ihi. Both of which will allow movement, and I think Amanaye, I think we can actually give him food. That's actually going to be good. This one is going to be difficult. We either have to use a bullet and lose a health to get advanced. Yeah, that's not looking good. Let's go ahead and get this Old Pathway out here because I think that's going to be really helpful. And then 25, let's go ahead and get 25. Let's get 24 out because that might actually... No. We're going to do 25. We're going to do 25. I'm sorry that the cards are kind of... I think it got really humid in here. And now all the cards are like kind of weirdly out of whack. Ambush. Oh, that's not good. So Ambush. These folks are going to have to come down a little bit. We're going to lose a health. We're going to add a card. And we're going to skip over a card. Which means we're going to skip over Crocodile unless I play Swarm, which is just a bad card. There's nothing good about that card. So this will, I think, be the good way to go. All right. So before we get started, we have to do the thing on the card here at base camp, which means we're going to get another food. Yay! Old Pathway, we're obviously going to do the movement, where we could... Oof, that's nice. Now, I don't think that we get to take advantage of it unless we actually start there. Yeah, so we suddenly may not, like, it's suddenly really disadvantageous for us to move forward. That blows. We actually have to move something onto the end of this, and we're going to get a Black Panther. Then we're going to give 2 food to our good friend Amanaye, who is going to allow us to move 1 more down the path. A scouting action there that we can take advantage of. We then move on to the ambush. Volcana notices it. She unfortunately is the one who gets wounded. We're going to add another card at the end, and then this goes away. But we do get to skip Swarm. We're now in a position where we can either choose to shoot the Crocodile, which we will do, because that's going to give us 2 food. That resolves that. We're going to have to use... I don't want to die, so we're going to use another bullet and lose some health here from, again, Volcana, to move 1 more forward down the path. We're almost actually to base camp. We're going to pick up a leaf, but we also need to figure out what we're going to do here, and I think I don't want to use my last bullet just for food, but we're doing pretty good for food already. Yeah, this sucks. This sucks. This is not good. But we are picking up a leaf at least. And then finally we're down here. We get to skip the last one. We're going to take advantage of this. Healing herbs. We're going to use that leaf that we just picked up. Heal Volcana back up to her full strength. And we're going to add another card here that we immediately skip. So, yay. All right, we're on to the evening phase. We're going to give up a food. And let's see. We play down one of our cards first. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to lay down Leeches. We've got Thrall here, which would automatically make someone a werebeast. Not entirely thrilled with that. We're going to do ants here. That will allow us to skip these 2 cards. We still need 1 more card here. This is going to be rough because we have no way to avoid this. We don't have any more bullets. Let's go ahead to here. And let's see what this last one is. This last one is Awa. Yeah, we can exchange food for movement. And we will go ahead and do this. Now, we can also sacrifice a tent. This is a blue action, so we don't have to do it. And we're not going to. Everyone's at full health. We don't have to do it. So first, vampire bats. We're actually going to get a food out of this. And then we are going to sacrifice tent. Just 1 tent from Teddy. We're going to move on to Awa. And we're going to give up 1 of our food, the food that we just got, so we can move 1 more down the path. And since we've now reached the peak, we now reveal all of the remaining cards, which we have an empty, empty. Wow. Okay, so that is just garbage. All the helpful ones were over here. The rest of these are just, oh man, that sucks. That sucks big time. All right, so we get to the ants here. I'm gonna have Volcana give up 1 of her health so we can get some food. She knows how to make ant curry or something like that. And we skip down here to the end. And unfortunately, somebody's gonna lose. We're gonna lose 2 health. I think Inez and Isabel came across a jaguar. It was very bad, very unhealthy. But they survived. We lose a food. Okay, on to day 2. Through 6 more cards. And now we can do a scouting action, which is nice, once we get all the action cards set up. I think we're going to start off with the Zing Cow. I don't like losing 2 health, but I think moving 1 more down is going to help. And the Zavante. Let's go with Zavante. Yeah, actually, we need to do this first. We need to pull 2 cards. We get Progress and the Fountain. And then we're also going to, we've got a lot of cards here that will move us down the path. We have 4 cards and we have 5 cards to go. So I think I'm going to be bold here and just try to get us down the rest of the way. As far as I can. We're going to pull 1 more for Lost. That's going to go here. And then the other one that I have that is basically get you down the path is 22. Which I think we're going to lose a lot of Compass, unfortunately. So I think we might lose Isabel. Oof, yeah. In fact, it's all Compass. How did I not notice that? Oh, man. That was stupid. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to lose 2 health from Volcana. She is our bullet sponge. But we get to go 1 more down the path. We have to add a card to the end. And then we can do any of the blue paths that we want. So she is going to give up a compass, and we're going to move 1 more down the path. So now we got to get 3 more down, and I'm looking at this, and I'm seeing that it's going to require a compass, death, 2 compass, and health. So the health is the easiest one to do. For 2 compass, I could pull 2 health from somebody else. I don't think I can pull it from this 2 different characters, though. So let me just check that. Yeah, it's to lose 2 tokens from another explorer. So I think Isabel, unfortunately, is going to die here. So we lose Isabel. We do go 1 more down the path. We're over here. I think what we're going to do here is we're actually going to use food to pick up a tent. what sucks is this lost one means that we are going to have to skip this if we don't go for the advancement. So we're not going to be able to take advantage of the fountain, which could have provided us some additional health. We're just going to go straight to here. I think we got to do that. So we'll go add 2 here. We're going to get 1 more health. Or 1 more tent, I should say. We skip this. We go here. We can either get rid of these last 2 items here, or we can go ahead and use lose 1 health from somebody, which we will do, and then advance 1 more step down here. We go here. We can use this for tent or this. Oh no, we did not want to lose it from Inez. We wanted to lose it from Teddy. Teddy's got all sorts of backup right here, mainly because we now need to use this for this, but we do get a tent or compass out of that. We'll go ahead and use a tent to cover hookworms, and that's that. So now we're at the end of the evening phase. We're going to lose 1 food. We have 1 more space to get to, and I have no cards here that are going to allow me to move to that last space. So pretty much let's start with Kapak, because that's at least kind of friendly. We're then going to get Peccary, which we're either going to lose some food or gain some food, but Inez has to die, so that's probably not a good thing. But we do get some compass out of that. We can also exchange this for compass to get health and lose 1 off the end. So I think what we're going to do is put this here. Let's pull out another one, see what we got. All right, so we got this one. This is River Crossing. This will just stay in the front. We can lose 1 health off Volcana, and then that's it. That's all we need to do. So we're at this crossing. She's going to give up 1 health. We move to the end. I almost forgot. We have to put this at the end as well, because we're on a spot that has the scout, but it's all immaterial. It's all immaterial. This first card allows us to finally get all the way through. We didn't even have to give up her health. We could have just given up this standing stone, which had a compass on it, and the compass matches that. So there we go. And we did it. We are all the way to the end of the Lost City. We have won. Hooray, us. So I'm going to come back tomorrow. It's going to be a different game. I'm not going to do Lost Expedition. I'm going to try to figure out something different. I don't like... So one of the things I don't like is that in the Expedition, I really don't like the... There's this weird colonial vibe to the whole thing that's already a little uncomfortable, and this just makes me a little uncomfortable to have in there. I should probably play with the dog at some point. It'd be fun to play with the dog and the beast. This says give up a food, so that's good to know that would have been worse than some of the other options. I still can't, like, this would have been great to just simply start on, and start on over a couple turns, because you get to build up some bullets and food. It's like ugh. Anyway, because Lord knows how many times I've played this game and just been completely stuck on one spot for several rounds. But folks, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow for another fun-filled short-term game. Thank you all, and see you then.